maybe. Not Helen.
Hi, man.
Control the situation. Where was the SAR guy? Both groups are now fully interested in my base, and I need to be careful, especially as they've seen up on an M2, which probably means to them there's a lot of loot in here. GG M2. Had AK and I had a thingy and I lost them both.
Hello, man. Hello. Can buy.
Need buy.
Can't boom. Yeah.
Is he saying my base go boom boom? Oh, that's exactly what I want though. My entrance is not ideal.
Please open door. I'm naked, bro. Really naked.
Yeah, but I heard someone else outside.
Open the door, please.
Okay then, I'll open the door.
I'm just stuck.
I'm just started. He's like, as if he's saying he just started.
My house.
Oh. Trying a new approach, it's my house. Let's see the shotgun trap chosen. Ready? Oh no.
I started using custom hair care from Pros because I was starting to feel like I wasn't using the right products for my hair type. My hair has always been straight, but with like a slight wave, a bit of frizz, dried ends, which
Why did you kill my friend? No, don't kill my friend. My friend. Very cute. He's very friendly and
After that fight, I was quite low on guns. I would need an AK as well for base defense because for me, the SARS just don't cut it. My sulfur had finished smelting and I was ready to raid through one sheet metal door, which wouldn't really let me get me a closer look. Oh. They always forget a lot. They always forget a lot. I came back home to get some more satchels. Walls are so OP. It looks like Tisha's group are farming sulfur. Maybe they're coming from my base. So hard to see why. Can't hit a single bullet with a Tommy. thought I was a goner. He got cocky. He got cocky. I came back to raid the base further. This time I brought 18 satchels with me, enough for 2 garage doors. Oh my god, I thought it was over. I thought it was GG. Another raid going on, perfect distraction. Fuck's sake. Hopefully AKs. Yeah, I can't do more of this base without rockets. He doesn't know where I'm blowing in. Quite funny. Okay, M2, 2 AKs. 100% work. That was huge. That was... I guess we got lucky. This replenishes everything we just lost. When I got back to base, I heard a raid, so I went to check it out. What is this place? E4. Not the raider. Or maybe you are the raider. What the hell is going on here? What the fuck? What the fuck? Everything I need. What the fuck? Double backpack. We need to come back. We need to come back desperately. That would have been it. That was GG's. Let's fucking go, chat. Let's fucking go. First thing I'm gonna do, rocket is research. Oh wow. Oh wow. M2, L9, AKs, holy AKs. I finally had loot worth protecting. Now I just needed to store it safely overnight. Had I done enough to get this base raided? I think so. The question is, are they brave enough to raid me? Okay, we left 1,000 sulfur up here. It's realistic, I guess. It's realistic. 19 hours upkeep. Someone is at my base. Who is it? No, I don't even care. Somebody's scouting me. Expect to get raided overnight. Right, I got a notification when I was out. I got raided. Dubai, I don't know. Let's see the base alive. Hopefully they won't live down. And it's really safe. T-shirt, understandable. Rocket, not that's not. That? Are you kidding me? Electric furnaces. That's hilarious. It worked perfectly. The disguise base. Let's get this sealed. Now, I was planning to go out with a bang and raid someone, but all my enemies got raided. As you can see here, there's a raid base and Tisha's base got completely pummeled. The guy with the M2s, they got raided, and Helen looks like they quit and the base was decaying. So I recycled everything and learned everything I could. That way I'll be ready for the next wipe. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, I'm sure you can guess what happens next. Get that popcorn, sit back, relax, and get ready for me to bring a world of pain to this clan. Welcome to Sebi Sundays. Vault's still standing. Somebody did attempt to raid this base once. It came through here. Now this base and all of the loot inside of it has been acquired from the clan that I'm about to target. I want to bring the fight to them a bit more, so I'm going to attempt to build inside their compound today. Don't worry guys, if you haven't seen part 1, it's not mandatory, but you'll definitely enjoy it. So, the clan started placing auto turrets here. The big blue tower has decayed, maybe they got annoyed with my doors there. Now lock. My door now. Another tower is going up. Oh, he's decaying. Is he raided? We can go check that out. So I'll grab my heli. That used to belong to the clan. Alright, watch out for Sam's site, Sebi. That's the new base up there. Oh, there was a hole in it over there. Oops. They just walked in. Oh, wow. Anyone need fish? Potatoes? Parachute? Pumpkin? Do you think he was just their farmer? Oh wow, he was their farmer. It's Sharice. Oh wow. You know what? What am I going to use the heli for? Let's check out their compound. I have enough fuel for this, I do. They've got a new base, and an old base is decaying over here. There's a guy in there. Oh my god, there's a guy in there. There's a guy building full gear. Should I come back? I'm going to come back with a gun. I'm coming back with a gun. I'm coming back with... He's going to hear me. He's there. Got hit marker, no fucking way. Oh well. Can't get in, that's the problem. Freshly built base in the heart of their compound, and turrets. I'm moving in. Let's see how they react. Why not permission? What? What? Why don't I have permission, guys? Oh, I think there's a place on that one. And the front door. Look at this! He's got his auto turret wind turbine. See, doesn't make sense. What is that TC placement? That's an HP. What are you doing, mate? Hey, let's build it. What? Yes, in. This is hilarious. Oh my, how is this the start to stream today? So annoying, I can't build there. Dude needs to fucking chill out. It's actually HV in the wind turbine. Is that his base? I can't actually pick his ladders up. Are you kidding me? Ooh, need to check that out. When I get close. Will that turret shoot me? It might do. Fine, I need a half floor. So close to popping. It appears one of the external tool cupboards had decayed and replaced it with a wooden wall. This enabled me to build out. He ran out. You bring more? Tell me you brought more. Garage door and a TC. Are you doing that, Cecily? Done this terribly. I can't get in that way. Just on the turret. This guy's on full tilt right now. I would, without a doubt, have to get myself established this compound. There is no doubt that he's in this Discord telling his teammates that there's someone in the compound causing havoc. And the fact that I can't build on half my base is a real issue. Doing a naked to the other base. Get me time it, then he has free reign of the area. This is huge. This loot is huge.
Cheaters hate this website. A Spokio name search may tell you who your partner is getting close to. Spokio can also help you find details like photos, dating profiles, social media accounts, and much more. Try Spokio today and uncover the truth about the people around you.
You would put yourself in these situations. I was being asked by my streamers, how do I find myself in these situations? The simple answer is, I go to the big targets and I'm not scared of them, whereas the average player will probably shy away from clans. There's nothing to be scared of. Actually, there's size going to decay, isn't it? This side here, 54. Hey, Sheldon. Oh, wow. This is everything I'm going to need to survive in this compound area. Holy scrap. What shot me? Is that Tara or a human? But where was the Tara? Did he place one? When that decays, we're going to build a base over in that corner. Inside their compound. Well, he did place a Tara. Oh no. Okay, we're in trouble now. One minute away from getting in, and I can't apply this because of the building privilege issue. The only thing I can do is repair it. This is awkward. I have to go, guys. Literally 10 seconds earlier, and I would have been able to get out through the roof. So awkward. back. I can fight back. Hold on. Oh, fuck me, I can fight back. Rocket launcher. Fight. HQM. He's just leveling it. Unfortunately, I did not have enough high-quality metal to make a rocket launcher, so my fight back was going to have to wait. I was going to have to secure all this loot and accept any loot in the other base as a loss. Don't want to make noise. Not when it's for the base yet. I can get off of them.
Watch the market moves. Follow the traders. Trade on eToro. Download now.
You guys are in for a world of hurt. I now had so much stuff I could build a really secure base within their compound. On top of that, I had the resources to go and raid Cecily. Good building proof right now. Yeah, I got good building proof. I'm to make a little base before we move all this loot. However, I wasn't able to place my own tool cupboard in space because of my other two tool cupboards. I will need to destroy them first. How do you shoot at me? We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I transferred all the loot out of 2 bases and grabbed any items I could. I now had a base within the compound that I could protect. And I'm going to destroy these turrets in a minute, guys. Right, we've got everything out of all the bases. Blocked by that TC. Stop absolutely rough is broken. Can't build in a rush. We actually have to deal with the TC. I hate the fact that I have to use the live on that TC. That's hard. Right. What is this 4C4? Take that down. Okay, I can easily take these turrets up and bring some HQM over. I spawned back at my other base and grabbed resources that I would require. Molly then I have a way in and out. Place my own gate. Okay, now we have entrance. Let's check out this external TC, see what we're dealing with. 2 triangles. It's a 50-50, guys. We assume it's the inner one. Or technically the one inside is the most secure, yeah. It cost me a lot to blow in, man. However, I decided it was worth using the resources on, because if I can't secure my base, it's very easy for this clan to come and wipe me out. Make C4? That's a good question, actually. Yes, I can. It's always vanilla with me. Always. Like, after counter a raid? No, I'm in the middle of something, right? I'm in the middle of something. Sounds so close, though. Oh, you know what I lost to him? It was a lot of low grade. We have animal fat. It's so close! I should have done it in my face. You never have too much loot, guys. You can never have too much loot. well take it.
Clan compound had now gone a bit quiet, which was the perfect opportunity for me to take over that tool cupboard. That way I could secure my base and protect myself against any invasion.
Such a waste. Yes, I can't place. Okay, now we make some more base upgrade. Something tells me they'll pummel from one side. How's my line of sight? Not right there. I'm in a giant clan compound, and I've just bought them for this area, so now I own this area of the compound.
Next on the agenda was to advance further into their compound and take over another base. But first, I would need to deal with these turrets.
Lol. Right, well, let's give it a go. Guess he didn't leave anything.
Now was an opportunity to take over their turret pods.
These got turrets on this roof. Oh my god, you left every door open. Oh my god.
Do your dry eyes still feel gritty, rough, or tired? With Mybo, eyes can feel Mybo.
Right, let's have a look at the loot, shall we? Terrible. Well, I've taken control of their turret pods now.
It looked like it was going to be juicy, but unfortunately it was empty. Next on the agenda was Cecily's base.
Too big. Where? Mission. I've got build improve everywhere. That one there, is that what that is? I'm not taking out another metal TC, I'll say that much right now.
No permission.
I might have to take out that one. Oh! Bleeding stone. I'll bring jackhammers to that. I think they're slowly getting active. We do need to pull our blocks up. In the meantime, I'm going to destroy a shit ton of turrets.
Somebody was silent shooting at me and I don't know where from, and I'm assuming it's from one of these bases, but they haven't pushed up to me yet. So before I get trapped, I want full freedom in this compound, so I take out turrets.
Ellie taking off. Being silenced again. Right, I'm gonna go deal with that heli. He keeps landing in the other compound. When it takes off again, I think it's transferring loot. I'm gonna shoot it out of the sky. These boys taking loot from a decaying base over there.
And I'm sure you'll remember Cora from last video. Well, his base is mostly high quality metal now.
Where did they land? I'm not sure which compound they landed in.
No signs of movement, I headed back to my base.
God, fuck. Cora, it's them. It's the heli boys. It's the heli boys. It's the ones that just were flying around on the heli. I went to their base and they came to me. That's hilarious.
If you watched the last video, you'll know that Cora is a pretty big dog. I caught him in my trap base and he came and raided me instantly. I'm expecting some sort of retaliation. access to the compound, guys. I don't think they came through my entrance. I'm gonna place backup gun in here. Oh, this is so intense. It's so fucking good. You guys having fun? I think they're using that gate, chat. There's one more somewhere. Nope, the core up. Long range shooting. Fucking pussy. Oh, he's hit me. It's that direction. Don't make a run for it. Outside the compound. You gotta be up there, right? Or in here. After putting Cora and Dot in their place a fair few times, they eventually backed off. For how long? I don't know. But enough time for me to destroy the external school guard to start securing this area for myself. Ooh. Run! Hey. Now here's where it gets interesting. He drops me a note and says he wants to play together. Why? Well, I'll explain later. But this is very weird for me, and of course, I turn it down. He just asked me to play together. He fucking raided me. What does he want me to do? Be friends with him? Let's finish off the other turret and then climb on that roof. That looks like lock boxes, guys. Now he resorted to roof camping. Fair enough, he can't beat me in the field of play. I think he's ready to roof camp. Cora tells me he's gonna back off and leave me alone. Then I start getting shot by someone else called Amy. Interesting. But these fucking creeps! Regardless, I decide to start blowing through. I still have a lot of sulfur to use and some satchels left over my face. Fucking bolts, man. Something's not adding up. I need Cora to do his own thing for now and start making rockets. Alright, we're gonna be coming with 8 rockets. They're way down, I should check it out. Oh my god. Daniel. Dude, you locked up with all your doors on, open, mate. Wow, this is like an unprotected. Oh,
Sorry we didn't give away enough rewards to just please everyone. We'll try our best to compensate. From now on, anyone who downloads the game with this video will get 200 free draws upon walking. Three characters to get this promise set. 10-star Christian Flame Dragon. Moreover, the result of the gift code Hunter 777. Enter it and claim 100 million diamonds right away. Go buy all the fashion from the store. And all the mounts too. Leftover diamonds can last you another month even after that.
I was eating pretty healthy, and I worked out, and my weight kept going. Then I saw all these people on TikTok who lost weight with me.
this app that changes the way you eat with psychology.
So I tried it, and I learned so much about how I eat, like caloric density, which helped me find foods that help me stay full while losing weight. This little bag had 4 times the calories of the salad I thought. Noom is just 10 minutes a day.
And it's super easy. You just take a free 5-minute quiz to see when you could reach your goal weight. Good shot. Down the level. There's a lot of splitters. Fuck, there are no doors. That one, isn't it? Straight in. Fucking idiot. Okay. Beds now. Right, let's check these boxes, chat. I think Cole's got the worst loot. Refugees here, so we'll leave that box. Wow, look at the metal. Metal again. Oh, the metal. Armador. We'll need that. Food and meds. Yeah, look, nothing good is down here. Alright, I'm still 2 enemies now. He's literally shot me in the head, and then it's going question mark. Hard shot. GG's.
Holy shit!
Oh, hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Growing up, all I wanted was a Teddy Ruxpin phone. But now that I'm older, I know that the best gift is unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month.
Hello, Ryan.
Oh, Teddy! That's a Teddy Ruxpin.
Can your net plan read you a bedtime story?
No, not technically.
Can it cuddle you as you drift off to sleep?
I tried, and again, no, not at all.
Ruxpins watch.
I'm scared. Big time regrets popping up right now.
For me the whole time. Fuck me. My M2's in here. I'm throw it over the fence. What is that attempt? Oh my god, dude. I knew there was not many doors, but that's crazy. How am I building blocks? Who was my M2, mate? The only thing they banked was the M2. Where from? Where from? He actually tried to run. Back and forth PvP went on for ages, and I was trying to make a pipe system to get all the loot back to my base over there. That's when I noticed them scouting it. Might be dead. Uncle for egg care. Uncle. Uncle for egg care.
Did Epic bag someone in? Because he spawned in. Ow. Anyone seen the bullet? I see you right there. Well, I'm not going to have time to transfer the loot. That's interesting shooting. They've just upped the fucking skill level. Hold on, shall we? Now we look at their account. Now we look. That might be why the main guy's logged off, you know? Yeah, oh my god, it's actually a cheater's account. It didn't matter where I spawned, where I peeked, you'd find me night or day. Ethlyn was the sussiest one out of him and Amy, but the funny thing is, Ethlyn never got banned, but Amy did. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did messing with them. Please don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button if you want to see me chase them for another wipe. Oh, and of course, as soon as I logged, 10 minutes later, they raided every single base.
Cover your place in rugs. Done.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just scan off this cliffside. Welcome back, and today, I think
This story begins with a question. What if there was another person just like you working in your place, exercising in someone else's place, even working? This kind of life was technically the life the MC says he had. In a world where extraordinarily powerful beings could exist, beings capable of devastating a world, where only debris and destruction would remain, he almost had the life he wanted. But he hadn't given up yet. In this place where there were monsters capable of destroying everything, there were also hunters. Since he hadn't given up, he was trying harder than anyone else to live a peaceful life. It might even sound ridiculous, but he was doing his best to rest later. However, this doesn't apply to everyone. The hunt this time was enormous, but it had to be taken down. The difference between him and other people was that he wasn't alone. When that monster was ambushed and captured, there were several of them. Everyone was fighting bravely. Life comes down to skills. The better and greater the individual's skill, the better their capability. And everyone in that group knew this well. That was his skill. And everyone there was a clone of himself. He needed to work, study, eat, and he had so many things he wanted to do. He also wanted to play, travel, hang out with friends. But why can people only do one thing at a time? And he always thought it would be great to have two bodies. So he managed to get two bodies. In a capital city, the day was calm and very beautiful, with people moving around all the time. There were also people discussing being awakened and their abilities. But there was also one person thinking he was tired. He looked around, and all he wanted was to get back home quickly. His name was John Singh. He was a second-year student at John Singh National University and aspired to have two bodies. A person with a microphone called for everyone's attention. His name was Park Wente, and he was a rank A hunter. He spoke to everyone, saying he was the hunter in charge of the 10th Awakened program. They were called in groups to proceed immediately. Jong Sang-moon was in that group. He thought it would soon be his turn. When his turn came, an assistant asked if he was from group 37, number 7, and confirmed his name as well. She scanned a bracelet on his arm for identification to clear him. She informed him that the identification was complete, and he could hand over his electronic devices and enter the portal. He paused for a moment in front of that portal. It seemed a bit scary, but he gathered his courage and jumped in. Immediately, the user identification and code announced that he was a Terran. The identification was complete, and he just collapsed, sitting on the ground, thinking, how long had I been out? His head felt like it was going to split from the pain. He looked up and found everything very strange. That was the bunker. Looking around, he saw that there were several other people. It seemed like he was the only one in bad shape. Next to him, he saw a girl who had just gained an incredible ability, and soon people from various guilds appeared, wanting her to join one of them. Looking around, everything seemed cool. There was a guy next to him who congratulated him on his awakening and asked how he was feeling. He said he wasn't feeling well, and the guy said he would feel better soon. He asked if he had already checked his abilities. He said he hadn't yet but would check them right then. He started looking at his status window. His name was there. His strength was low, agility, vitality, dexterity, and magic. He was satisfied because the status window appeared just by thinking about it. However, he wasn't pleased at all with his stats. But what mattered most was the skill. The skill he had was a cloning summoning technique, and the amount of information would increase according to the level. When he discovered that his skill was a cloning technique, he became thoughtful. Afterward, he seemed a little more excited. He thought there should be no conditions to use it, so he would use it in daily life. He returned and asked if he had just checked his status. He said yes, but his stats weren't that good. The guy said not to be disappointed, unless he wasn't a newbie, as most people started with similar stats. He also wanted to know about his technique. He replied that it was a cloning technique, making a face that couldn't quite be read, whether satisfied or not. Still uncertain, Zhang Sangwon asked if it was good. From the guy's point of view, it wasn't worth much. He kept watching the guy talk but didn't respond that his technique wasn't a ghost. He was trying to encourage him and said it was better than awakening without any ability. He looked at the other people who were demonstrating their abilities and realized they were amazing abilities. And he saw that guild leaders didn't make much of an effort. Seeing everything there, he felt quite pressured. All he wanted to know was where the exit was, but he had to finish digitizing and registering. Now he was already in the area for verification. He didn't seem too excited. He was asked if his technique was cloning, and he said there was a 73% chance he had one or more abilities. It had already been done, and the Awakened registration certificate was issued to his identification bracelet. Looking at the bracelet, he thought he had finished faster than he imagined. When he thought about the cloning technique, he wondered what kind of ability that could be. Looking to the side, he said that his babies were working hard. He was referring to several computers in a very technological area. Those computers were connected to games, and he sat in a chair and started interacting. He observed the game for a while, then threw himself onto a bed and said he didn't know anything anymore. He thought that the game was becoming less popular every day, and the market price was decreasing. He had to pay rent and school fees, and all of that was driving him crazy. When he thought that if he had someone to work in his place, he remembered the cloning technique. Looking at his identification bracelet, he said he would have to try at least once. Then he got up and seemed focused. It looked like he was gathering energy, mana, or something. His body started to react, and he thought he wanted to summon the clone. That energy inside him seemed to accumulate and flow outward. It looked like an energy cloud, and suddenly there was a great flash. Arms and feet could already be seen, and another him appeared. Zhang Sangwon, upon seeing that, seemed surprised. He could clearly see the torso, thighs, and feet of the clone he had just created. Even though he was surprised, he was excited because he had succeeded in cloning. He asked the being in front of him if it was a clone and received a positive response. He also wanted to know if he could switch with it, and the clone said yes and called him master. The young man was very excited about creating his first clone. After touching the clone, Zhang Sangwon found the whole thing very strange. He started slapping himself to make sure he was awake. He touched the clone again and saw that the body was real, without any illusion. He asked the clone to put something on. He threw a shirt and pants to it. He asked if it only needed an order. The clone confirmed that it did. Zhang Sangwon thought that first he would make it sit. That's when he realized that the clone could hear his thoughts. He only thought for it to stand up. He asked it to perform that movement 1,000 times, even though his clone was very exhausted. The young man noticed that the clone's stamina seemed similar to his own. At that moment, the phone in his pocket started ringing. Looking at the phone, he saw it was Jiangdu, who was randomly sending messages. Jiangdu was interested in knowing what ability Zhang Sangwon had acquired. With the phone in hand, he was just reading the messages. He was curious to know if he had gotten lazy abilities since he stayed in bed all day. Judging by his facial expression, those messages would be ignored. Curious to see if there were any changes in his status window after all the exercises his clone had done. On the other hand, Jumper George Lucas, owner of the Blink ability, S-Class ranking from America, and leader of the Illuminati group. In the Illuminati's main building, the secretary said that of every 300 million people, 80% of them would awaken. According to the data on the Awaken program, every year they could expect it to be 100% within 5 years. George Lucas didn't think 5 years would take too long. Standing in front of his window, he observed the city from one of the tallest buildings. Meanwhile, his clone began running beyond exhaustion. Its presence was noticeable. As a result, it was evident that, even when it stopped to rest, it was only for a short time. Not to mention that even when people offered to help by giving water, the clone just resumed running. It probably wasn't allowed to perform other tasks. It was undeniable that this behavior caused some strangeness. It resulted in people feeling uncomfortable with its behavior. It just kept running. Shortly after, John was noted that when John he ended up losing the usual amount, but still managed to lose weight. It was undeniable when they said that the acquired ability was generally related to the person. While having the help of his clones, he noticed something. Firstly, the pain and exhaustion suffered by the clone couldn't affect him. Surely, if he took damage or used his energy beyond its limits, the clone